Hey, you guys, it's William calling from wiwibloggs. I'm joined by Angus in the north of England and Denise in the Netherlands, and we have blood on our mind. That's because this weekend in Helsingborg, Melodifestivalen will stage Andra Chansen. 8 duels, 4 winners, 4 new finalists. Now, you guys, let's jump straight into it. The first duel is between Andreas Weise and Linus Svenning. What are you thinking?
This is the tightest duel, I think, like the hardest one to call, purely because I think the acts are quite evenly matched. Like, Linus has this whole, like, trash can, edgy, I'm tattooed, I'm real punk vibe. But then Andreas has the whole, like, cheesy, disco-y, glamour vibe going on. So I think this is the toughest one to call.
I don't think so. I expected Linus in the finals, and I expected Andreas somewhere in place 6 or 7. So I think Linus will win this, hands down.
I agree. I think Linus has this one hands down. The reason these two are staged together is because they both use fire, and the producers obviously wanted to keep their kerosene together in one place. They're both visually quite impressive, I think. Andreas really surprised me. I thought he was going to crash out of his heat, but instead he's made it here. He's got some charm, a little bit of swagger. He's quite attractive. He may surprise, but I suspect Linus is going through.
I don't know though, because like Linus, we all expected to advance straight to the final from semi-final 2, and then he lost out to Magnus and Mariette, which a lot of us were surprised about. So I am always more worried for his chances. I know he did it last year, but Broder was a much better song, and I think if they're fighting fire with fire, Linus gonna get burned on stage.
You know, it's actually a good point. Linus's number lacks the energy and impact I expected. It's like he's moving away from the boredom of Broder to something more poppy, but it's just the ending is flat. And Andreas's number instead is high energy, boom, boom, boom. So perhaps I just want Linus to win, but maybe Andreas will challenge.
Yeah, I mean, Andreas, like, he does shout for the 3 minutes, but at least, like, that's more than Linus, who kind of just does that. Andreas is kind of like, ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. And, like, yeah, I don't know, he just has that whole, like, shouty thing when he's like, bring out the fire! Like, I don't know, he's got more intensity to his performance, I think.
Yeah, true. But I think Linus is really memorable because of the staging. So I think a lot of people think, oh, this was the guy from the drums and the fire. And yeah, I will vote for him because I remember him in a good way.
Why do they keep putting Linus in the beginning of the show? He had to open his heat. Now he's in the first duel. It's like they're not getting behind him. Maybe Christopher Bjorkman isn't into Linus anymore.
I mean, this is what I mean, because I think if Andreas was opening, it would kill his chances, because you just have, like, a big act to open the show and make it dramatic, and then he, like, dies off, which is almost why, like, it's weird they're putting Linus out. It's almost like we really want to kill Linus's chances. No, seriously, we really don't want him at the final. We want him to die in Andra Chansen.
Duel number 2, Hasse Andersson versus Kristin Amparo. Now, you guys, I know that neither of you were fans of either of these acts, so I suspect you don't care who wins this duel.
No.
But who do you think will come out on top?
I think Kristin's going to body slam Hasse into the floor. Like, I See You is a much better song. It's like, she has the whole black and white drama thing, and like, as dull as her whole Adele karaoke act is, it's so much better than Country Grandpa on the rocking chair, just like twang, 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 twang. Like, I don't like that, Kristin.
Yeah. If I have to choose, I hope it will be Kristin, but I don't know. It's Sweden, it's an old grandpa, so they might vote for Hasse. Yeah, I don't hope so, but I don't know. I think this will be the toughest one.
Kristin has the better voice, the bigger voice, and as you said, she's going to blow him down. When she starts singing, he's going to fall, his cane is going to drop. I just don't think there's any way Hasse could win. I mean, at the same time, he did make it to Andra Chansen, which kind of blew our minds as well. So you never know what's going to happen in Sweden. Perhaps because we're not Swedish, we don't understand that kind of dance band sound. It doesn't appeal to us, but for locals, it will. But I definitely give the staging edge to Kristin. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah. It is way better. I hate it, but it's way, way better than Hasse. So I really want her in the finals.
You know, some people's poo doesn't smell as bad as others.
It's just like, at least you can put glitter on some poo to like shine it up.
Moving on to duel number 3, it's a battle of colored hair. We have Holly Molly and Polly of Dolly Style and pink-haired Dinah.
Dolly Style, Dolly Style, Dolly Style. I'm just like, hello, hi to the final for Dolly Style, and hello, bye, Dinah, now you're going home. Like, her song's nasty, hello, hi is stage so much better. I mean, like, I'm in love with the Dollys, so, like, it's unfair for me to be like, I hate her, she's going to do terribly. But I seriously think the Dollys are just going to walk it. Like, much more memorable act, much less generic, funner. more interactive. Like, yeah, their shit's incredible. I love the Dollys.
Yeah, I don't like Dolly style, and I've said it before. They're just childish, and it's just hello, hi, I'm Harley, I'm Polly, I'm blah blah blah. It's just like that, and I don't like it. But I think they will win, no doubt. I prefer Dinah. I really like her song. She was great, but no chance for her. No
Three,
chance.
absolutely. 3 is better than 1. Dolly, Molly, Polly, Holly, you are in it. I think it's interesting this is a battle of the colored hair. It's like Christopher Bjork wanted to say, we're going to show you real teenage girls, then we're going to show you a 40-year-old woman who wants to be a teenage girl. You tell me who's more real and who's getting your vote. I don't think there's a competition here.
No, not at all.
This is like a walkover for the Dollys, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And our final duel, it's between Behring, Miri featuring Viktor Krone, and then Samir and Viktor. Now, y'all, there's a whole lot of men in this duel, but I know who I want to come out on top. It's double trouble, it's Viktor and Samir. They've got the look, they've got the song, they've got the swagger. 3 things that Behring, Miri, and Viktor Krone do not have.
I'm such a Samir and Viktor groupie. Like, and that song has grown on me phenomenally since the second semi-final. Then it was just kind of awkward. It was like, they have like not quite coordination. But groupie is fucking catchy, y'all. Like, and it's in Swedish, so I struggle with it. But I'm literally like that. And the bit where they're like, so hung. I know it's in Swedish, so it doesn't actually mean that, but I'm like, ha ha, how funny, what a pun. And I just think, yeah, they're really good. I like them. And Viktor's super cute, so that's always an added bonus.
Yes, he is.
I don't know who I want to win. I like both songs, and yeah, sorry. In Behring and Miri's song, I really like the chorus, so not the Behring part. But he's really sweet, and not in the handsome way, but just like he's really cute, and I want to hug him just like that. And yeah, I really like the chorus. And Samir and Viktor's song, their voices are just bad. But their song is really fun, and just like you said, it gets stuck in my head all the time. So, I don't know, I like both songs.
You may want to hug Behring, but I want to do more to Viktor. Sorry, Angus.
I feel like I also want Behring to crash and burn as like justice for Molly Pettersson, Hammer, and Ricardo and Elise, because they got knocked out of their semi-final because of him, and I'm just like, justice from the grave. Like, Molly will be fine, but she needs to like, he needs to go, because like, that was so unfair, and like, the most decision ever in Melodifestivalen history. Again, that's too melodramatic, but like, still, terrible decision. So like, yeah, Karma. Karma's a bitch. Karma gonna slap him, and Samir and Viktor are gonna bury him on stage.
Yes, their act is so much more colorful. Like when you look at Behring, Miri's, and Viktor's, it's just, I can't even remember, it's just blue and black and blah. But then Viktor and Samir is yellow and pink and groupie and selfie and bam and leather pants, and it is on point and it is on fire, and they are going to the final, y'all. Final question for you guys. Of all the acts in Andra Chansen, if you had to choose one to send through, which would you send through?
Dolly style.
Dinah or Linus?
Are you smoking drugs over there? I'm going Dolly style. We need something young. We need something fresh. Holla.
Yeah.
I think you mean hello.
Just because all the amazing songs are already in the final. So I have to choose in a bunch of okay songs right now. So that's why.
Great. That's what we think. What do you guys think? Let us know here on wiwibloggs and on our social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest, @wiwibloggs. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.